Shit, I don't know.
Charlo has more to lose than Benavidez. Benavidez does not have a title right now. He's just eliminating all the title mandatory fights so he could be the next mandatory. So Charlo, listen, if they was to fight, the only way that fight would happen, Charlo would have to move up to 168. Benavidez has a hard time making weight.
Yeah, Boxing Talk 100, baby.
They're not finna fight, bro. They're not gonna fight. It's not fighting. Everybody want Canelo, bro. The motherfucker. Listen, Benavidez want Canelo, and rightfully, if anybody's in line to get Canelo, let's be 100. It would be Benavidez because you are the original WBC title holder. You held it twice. You have not been beat, and you are the real 168-pounder. Charlo and Andrade, neither one of you niggas vacated y'all belts to come up to 168. So that's on y'all. So before anybody's gonna get fucking Canelo, before anybody,
Go to hey.
this motherfucker Benavidez, and when they say, listen, when Canelo,
Hey, who's behind? Hey, one question: who's behind Canelo again? Who's his manager? Who's behind now?
Eddie Reynoso.
They protecting him.
Bruh, come on, man. Come on, bruh. Listen. Like Benavidez said it. Where the fuck was you at when I had my belt? Where was you at? You wasn't even fighting. You wasn't doing shit. You wasn't shit. And then I lost my belt on the scale, and here you come. Look, he kept it funky. Who did he fight? You fought Carlos Smith, right?
Yeah.
He fought Smith, and it was supposed to be for the IBF. What belt was they fight for? It was one belt at first. Was it the IBF that they was fighting for at 168? And then they threw the WBC in there. It was vacant, bro. It was vacant.
Yeah, it was up for grabs.
And they threw that in there.
Yeah.
See? So everybody keep forgetting this shit. Nigga, Canelo, you fought for a vacant belt, and you didn't even fight the nigga that you should have fought for that belt. So they did that shit. They did it so he wouldn't have to fight Benavidez.
Yeah.
That's why they did it, bro.
That fight will never happen. Is it safe to say that fight will never happen?
Plant avoided Benavidez. Caleb Truex avoided David Benavidez. Smith avoided David Benavidez. Come on, man. Come on. When he had the belt, then nobody wanted to unify with him, dude. We just gotta respect it. We gotta respect what the fuck he does. And one thing we can say, the difference between David Benavidez and Canelo is David Benavidez, and it hates me to say this, but fact is fact. He whoops niggas.
Okay. Boxing, man, this your boy K Smooth and Red the King, man. Boxing Talk 100, man. Boxing Talk 100, man.
So if they going to talk this shit about Benavidez and Canelo, no, dog, Canelo's a duck. It is as simple as that. Nigga, you's a duck, and I can't call Charlo a duck. I can't call him a duck because you're not a 168-pounder. So having fans, you gotta answer that door, and you gotta respond to this motherfucker Benavidez calling you out. Your first response was not good. Oh man, I ain't even in your weight class. You need to worry about your weight. That right there did not look good.
Hey, and like I said, Canelo, to me, he has to be able to still prove himself against these African American fighters. I've been saying this.
No,
Floyd,
right.
Floyd already whooped his ass. So that lets me know that I'm telling the truth. Because you ain't beat one yet. Until you beat Andrade or Charlo or whoever, we ain't count no fucking Danny Jacobs, man. Come on now.
Hey man, he beat James Kirkland, bro. I don't care what nobody thinks.
Yeah, we gotta give him a little bit of credit. I mean, you gon' whoop a nigga. Let's keep it real. I mean, niggas gon' whoop Mexicans and white boys. That's just real. But we talking about real niggas, man. We talking about these real niggas. That's what I'm talking about.
So Canelo, if Canelo want to save face, if you want to save face, when you beat Plant,
yeah,
you have to fight Benavidez. You have to fight Benavidez so you can close out.
That'd be a good fight.
At 168, you have to. If not, if you do not fight David Benavidez, you are going to vacate because David Benavidez is next in line for all the knocking them all out. This is what's about to happen with Canelo. When Canelo beats Plant and they announce him as undisputed, what's next? Bitch, you got 4 belts and you got mandatories. You got mandatories. And guess what David Benavidez has been doing? Knocking the fucking mandatories out. So when he get that belt, I'm your mandatory. You gonna run for me or you gonna vacate?
Yeah. Hey, one thing about David, man, he's ready. I can't say he's a coward. Not like Canelo. One thing's about him. At least he's ready to fight. I do give him that. I give him enough of respect.
The good thing for Charlo and Andrade, this is what they want if they want to get the Canelo fight. Y'all want Canelo to beat Plant. You want him to beat Plant. Why? Because everybody and their mama know Canelo don't want no smoke with Benavidez. That's a tall fucking fighter that fights like Canelo and punches the body better than Canelo.
Yeah.
He body punches. Man, I done said it. I gave the 3 names that would beat Canelo's ass. Andrade, Charlo, and Benavidez. They will fuck him up. They all got nasty jabs. Okay, Andrade, you're unorthodox as fuck. It's hard to figure out your style. You are a wild motherfucking fighter, which makes you good because ain't nobody ever seen that shit before. That's what makes you so dangerous when you fight Canelo. That's what makes you so dangerous. Now, Charlo and Benavidez, both you niggas jab, y'all body punchers, y'all niggas got stupid
That's a fight that everybody wants to see. That's the fight. That will be the fight, though, man.
Man, I want to see Canelo fight all 3 of them. I don't want to see. Listen, bro. And this now
I already told you. Like I said, I don't
want to see Andrade fight Charlo, and this is why. Because both of them should have been fought Canelo, and Canelo moved out the way so they could fight each other. And can't nobody see that.
Yeah.
That's a sucker move, dog.
Yeah.
You vacated, and they still label you as
sucker move.
You vacated, and they still label you as a franchise champion. How can you still be a franchise champion and you vacated? You hold no titles. You let them go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boxing Talk 100.
Boxing Talk 100, baby.
WBC, I'm going to make a video about them. WBC, y'all full of shit. And y'all putting shit in the game. Motherfucking Devin Haney got a belt, but y'all sitting here saying that Teofimo is undisputed. Well, if Teofimo is undisputed and Devin Haney's belt don't matter, then why the fuck did Ryan Garcia didn't have a mandatory against motherfucking Teofimo?
Hey, you is right. At the end of the day, it's not Devin's fault because, like I said, when he ain't the one that made these belts, you know what I'm saying? They need to get this shit. They need to get the shit right, man. Like I said, we got 2 WBC title belts at 135. Make these motherfuckers finally fight. It's time for these motherfuckers to fight, bruh. Make them fight.
They got to. Hey, but the fight that's going to happen before any of them, because of the press, it's going to be Andrade. Canelo got to answer that door. Listen, this is what we can say about Andrade. He put the press on Danny Jacobs, but he didn't get the fight. He put the press on Canelo. Again, he's putting the press on Canelo. And that motherfucker, before he ever put the press on Canelo, he showed up to motherfucking Charlo's post conference and was like, hey, man, great fight, Charlo. You did your thing. I was wondering when I can get that. I swear to God. Yeah. I can't make this up. This is what he did. Andrade, you know what I love about it? He doing what all the OGs did. Motherfucker, you want to fight? I say, I want to fight you. What's up? Let's make this happen. Hey, you know who Andrade acting like? But on a cool level, he acting like Clubber Lang and Rocky. That's what he acting like. Give me a fight. Why you avoid me? Why you fighting these setups? That's what he said.
Yeah.
And then remember he told his wife, he said, hey, woman, why you come here and hang out with a real man? Show you a real good time. Hey. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, so then, if you go back and watch that post conference with Canelo and Andrade was very respectful. He gave him a round of applause. He said, "Good thing you did good, Canelo."
Listen. One thing I respect about Andrade and his dad, though, them motherfuckers, they want to fight, and they showing that these motherfuckers showing that they ready and they built for this shit. And you know, at the end of the day, only things, you know, good things to come out good for them. You know what I'm saying? From them being able to push the issue, a lot of good shit in the near future can come out good for them if they keep on putting on that, applying pressure. Just what Bernard Hopkins said, you got to keep applying the pressure on these motherfuckers. Didn't he say that?
on their neck.
On the gas. That's what
And
he
then
said.
look, if I was Andrade, I'd be like, hey Canelo, you said I fought nobody. You said I fought. I've been calling you out for 4 years now, and you said I fought nobody. I've been holding my belt for 4 years. I've called out everybody though. I've called out everybody. It's not my fault that y'all don't get in here with me. I've called out every 160 fucking pounder that has a name, and ain't none of them got in the ring with me.
Yeah.
So can't nobody say shit about this dude, Joe. Can't nobody say shit about him. That's Boxing Talk 100. This motherfucker doing what ain't nobody else in the sport doing. He calling out names. He's going to events and he's calling out names. He ain't Twitter and shit. He ain't doing no fucking web interviews. This motherfucker is going to post conferences and saying, "What's up, man? I respect you. I respect you as a fighter. I know how good you is. I want to know for myself if I could beat you. Let's make it happen." You gotta respect that.
Yeah, period. You gotta respect
You got to.
You ain't got no choice but to.
Like, ain't nobody else doing that, Joe. And I'm gonna tell you where Charlo fucked up at, dog. Charlo and Andrade fucked up. Neither one of them got the Moriota fight, and neither one of them got the Triple G fight. Them two motherfuckers is fighting later on this year, dog.
Yeah.
Triple G got it set up to where he gonna fight Murata, but however you say the Japanese dude name. Hey man, let me tell you something about that Japanese motherfucker. It's just like Nakatani. Everybody sleep on him. Everybody sleep on him.
Yeah, Nakatani can bang.
Hey, look, I'm talking
has
about the Japanese 160 pounds.
Hey, no, that's what I'm saying. You know about these Japanese motherfuckers. They train for this shit. They warriors. They warriors. They train to be able to fight and they ready. So
Bro, they will die in the ring.
Combat. It's all about combat for them.
Combat.
You right.
This is my wife.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not quitting. You're gonna have to put me out to where I can't move.
For sure.
I'm in the ring. This is where I'm gonna. You gotta whoop, and I respect the.
It's not gonna be an easy fight for Lomachenko.
Deontay Wilder said it. He said, I didn't tell. He said the motherfucker ain't even asked me if I wanted to throw in a towel. I didn't tell him to throw in that towel. That's ultimately why I fired his ass. You threw in a motherfucking towel. I'm a warrior. Let me go out, get my ass whooped.
Yeah, that's something that you can't. If you willing to want to still fight, man, you can't throw no towel in there. And especially being able to have the communication, you got to be able to tell him, don't throw in this motherfucking towel, man. The fuck wrong with you?
Man. He didn't know what
we should have made it clear. Yeah, we should have. But look, Deontay should have made it very clear at the beginning. Do not throw in no towel or nothing. We gonna take this shit all the way to the 12 rounds of good boxing.
Think he ain't had this conversation with them? Come on. Do you think he ain't had this conversation with them?
Yeah, that was some. He pulled some shit right there.
Deontay Wilder is about to knock Tyson Fury out, and don't be surprised if it ain't the first round. Dude, listen.
Trilogy.
Don't be surprised if it's not the first round. In the words of Roy Jones Jr., y'all must have forgot.
Yeah, one thing we can touch up on, you know what I'm saying, Deontay, he's looking slick. He's looking ready. He's looking good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you got to understand, you know, like I said, I go back to the beginning. The first fight, you won that fight. I mean, it's clear, man. You put the dude on his ass. You know what I'm saying? You fought a good fight. You boxed this dude and they cheated you and took that win from you, man. A fucking draw, man. Come on, man. It's all about the money. They had to. These white people had to, and I don't mean to put it like that, but they got to keep the money going. That's the name of the game about this money, this currency. They knew what they was doing.
Hey, wait, it's bigger than that. You're right. They knew what they was doing. Do you know? Listen. Do you know why they made it a draw and they had it set up? Listen. Deontay Wilder didn't know his trainer was going to throw that towel in. But his trainer already knew he was going to throw the towel in because the powers that be was not getting ready to allow Deontay Wilder to make it to the 12th round and possibly knock this motherfucker out.
Hey, that sounds like to me they don't pay the goddamn trainer off. You might as well say you might as well say with Tyson Fury in his camp they don't fucking got in touch with Deontay's trainer and paid him off. Goddamn.
I mean, come on, man. Think about it. No, wait. If Deontay Wilder, here's the if. If Deontay Wilder would have won that second fight, who would he have been facing? what would have happened? Ain't nobody talking about that. Why this shit happened the way it did? He would have been facing Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Now, we seen Anthony Joshua get fucking swept by Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz just got fucked up by Chris Arreola. Alright? And he still won the fight. They still gave him the fight. Chris Arreola dropped Andy Ruiz twice, and they still gave Andy the fight. Deontay Wilder knocked Chris Arreola out in like the third round.
Yeah.
Sleep. Like you ain't getting up. They not want Deontay Wilder fighting Anthony Joshua. They don't want it. They do not want it. Anthony Joshua is their prized motherfucking king. It's not Tyson Fury. It's Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
It's Anthony Joshua. That's who the UK motherfucking love. Tyson Fury sell tickets because he got a fucking respectful as fucking he's controversy.
Hey, so
yes, he can box.
So a question on the Deontay versus Fury, the trilogy fight. I gotta ask you, man. Give me your predictions. Who you think gonna win this goddamn fight?
I just told you, don't be surprised if Deontay Wilder don't knock him out in the first round.
Hey,
That's
well,
my prediction.
let me tell you something. Boxing Talk 100. The people gots to know. The people want to be able to know who gonna win this goddamn fight.
Hey, Deontay Wilder, knockout, not TKO, knockout, sleep, don't get up.
For sure.
Don't. Hey,
Hey, Red. Before we go, is there any shout outs, man, that you want to give, man? Any shout outs, man? Let that shit be known.
Hey, man, I'm give a shout out to K Smooth, Boxing Talk 100, man. Well, the platform's growing, yo. Give a shout out to K Smooth and give a shout out to all the non-discriminating
the realest motherfucking show in the world, man.
Boxing Talk 100, they know what time it is, yo. They know what we ain't telling the truth. Everything.
And again,
if
you know,
want to live your life in a lie, this channel ain't for you.
And again, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, we ain't hating on nobody, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they got to understand boxing and break it down in the righteous ways. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna keep it real, you got to be able to keep it real within yourself.
Indeed. Break it down and paint a picture. Break it down and paint a picture. Hey, what I just found out though. Did you know that when Garcia ducked Fortuna, that they already had it set up for him to fight Jorge Leonares?
Oh, yeah.
That was his backup fight?
Hey, I ain't surprised. It's so much ducking. Hey, like I said,
that was his backup fight.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you what Leonares said. He flat out put it out there. Ryan Garcia, for the past 2 years now, Ryan Garcia, you ducked me. I whooped you in sparring, and we were supposed to fight, and you ducked me. That was supposed to be Jorge Leonares fighting Luke Campbell. That's who that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it still worked out for Leonares because you still got your shot at the WBC. You didn't win, but you still got your shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how it was supposed to be. Now let's keep it funky. Ryan Garcia, can you beat Jorge Leonares? Absolutely not. That goes to a 12-round decision. Jorge Leonares is a vet. He picks you apart because he knows that you're going for the knockout. You going for the left hook, and he catch you with a body and then an uppercut, and you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because you looking for the. Anyways, I don't even want to waste no more of my breath on Ryan Garcia.
Hey.
You a coward.
Hey, I want to talk about Tank. I want to get back on Tank because I think that the people really need to understand and know who Tank is. You know what I'm saying?
They need to know who Gervonta
They need to know who Gervonta Tank.
Everybody is being so disrespectful when they come to Tank, and one thing I hate in boxing, and I'm guilty of this, is when a motherfucker say somebody ducked.
Oh, we've all been guilty of it. We all been guilty of it until they sit down and sign the contract and negotiate.
Period, man. It's
Plain
bigger than the boxers. These promoters got a lot to do with everything.
Yeah.
Believe that. So they say Tank and Lomachenko. Tank said he wanted to fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko said he wanted to fight Tank. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. So who can we be mad at? We're going to disrespect Tank and call him a ducker? No. Hey, Tank wasn't even worried about 130 pounds. He wasn't even focused on that because he had a hard time making weight at 130. And what happened? Leo Santa Cruz called out Tank and he says, I see something. I see something in Javante, I'm gonna beat him. Leo called him out. Tank just answered the door.
Tank is really gifted. He's gifted. He's gifted.
He's really. They need to pay attention.
They gotta pay attention.
That motherfucker got a chin that's made of concrete.
But listen, I've said it, and listen, we've had discussions about this. You also, and I know you don't want to hear this, but you gotta watch Theo too. Like I've said, in that Haney, when he fought Linares, it looked good. But if that's gonna be the next fight, Haney gonna have to get it together, bruh. Or Theo gonna knock him out. But you already know who I'm going for in Haney. I told you this. I'm going for Devin Haney. Of course. But if he doesn't come, he could damn sure get shot, hit with a shot, just like how Linares hit him. You know, and one thing we know, one thing we all know, Theo has that pop in him. We all know that.
Agree. But here's the thing.
Devin can outbox him.
Period. We know how smart Devin is. He done showed us time after time how smart he is.
Yeah.
Theo, we know you're going for the knockout. That's the only way you're gonna beat him. We know you're going for the knockout. Now, this is what works in Devin Haney if they meet up. The judges already know that Devin Haney is not a knockout artist, and they know that Theo is. So it's expected that Theo knocks him out. Expected. It's expected. After what we just seen you go through with Linares, and you got saved by the bell.
He got saved.
It's expected.
We got to keep it real. His ass got saved. He got saved, but he still won. He got tremendous heart. He showed tremendous heart. He showed tremendous heart.
I respect him as a fighter. Any man I get in the ring, but he just gained a fan because, man, you just got clipped on your way out, and you came back. And you had clinching is a part of the game. Fuck anybody that said all he did was clinch. Did he clinch round 1 through 9? Fuck no.
Boxing Talk 100, baby.
He threw punches. Now, I'm going to keep it funky. Nigga, if you hit me and I can't slip that punch and I get dizzy, I'm grabbing you. What the fuck are you telling me? I'm not going to just stand there and let you clip me again. That's common sense. You gotta, at the end of the day, you as a man and a fan of the sport, you have to respect Devin Haney because that was smart. You're supposed to do that. What was he supposed to do? Go out, you hit me hard, I'm about to hit you back hard. Nah, and get knocked out. Nah, you did exactly what you're supposed to do. Clinch, push off, throw a jab. Clinch, push off, throw a jab. Till you get your legs back up under you. Get your legs back. Get your mind back right and finish off strong. Man, I respect that, Devin Haney. You did your shit.
He did his thing. And Red, let me say this. For anybody that's new to this show, make sure y'all subscribe to the show, man. Let it be known. Make sure y'all subscribe to your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe, like and subscribe and share, yo.
You know, we're gonna bring the best content. And we're gonna make sure it's for our OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be well appreciated, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe, man.
Now, back on tape.
Back to it, man. Let's get back to it.
Back on tape. I got a belt at 130 that I got from Leo Santa Cruz, all right? And everybody persecuted Tank. Oh, you a weight bully. You went down to 130 and beat Santa Cruz. Hey, man, you know how many people called me out? And y'all know I'll fight anybody. His promoter put him in a ring with me. The fuck? Pay-per-view, and the money was right. Yeah. And I get a chance to get this belt, I'm going to get this motherfucking belt.
Hell yeah, why not?
Why not? Jeez. Why ain't none of y'all did it? If ain't none of y'all fight me, so why ain't none of y'all fight me?
Tank is a big boss, man. Period. He does what he want to do. Let him do what he want to do.
Man, he got the perfect. I'm a 26-year-old Tank. 25 wins, 24 knockouts. Man, somebody better. If you can't pay attention to what I'm doing,
he said that he don't feel like. They asked him a question. They said that who do you feel like you need to fight next? And he said that we don't call out nobody. We the ones that's on top. I liked how he put it in that way. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit be known. We on top.
Tank ain't caught good. as far as calling out, oh, I want to fight him next. He ain't never did that. But when they asked him, hey, man, what's up with Lomachenko? He said, make it happen.
Yeah.
Make the fight happen.
He'll beat the shit out of Lomachenko.
Man, I've been saying this.
Easy work.
When
That's
Lomachenko
easy
held
work
the
right
belts and the Matrix this, I told him straight up, yo, he boxing on a grid. First of all, it's like an army grid. Listen, when you go to the army and they teach you how to shoot, it's a grid.
Yeah.
There's squares and points. That's how Lomachenko box, and they call it the Matrix.
Yeah.
Just watch him, yo. His pivoting, man, that motherfucker's great. Pound for pound.
Yeah, he's a great boxer.
Pound for pound.
But there's a but. Let's keep it real. He has been exposed. He's been exposed. He ain't got no chance against Gervonta Tank Davis. No chance at all.
No, man. No. You know why? Because he's not a puncher. The only listen, I'm going to keep it fun.
Yeah.
The only motherfucker that's going to beat Tank, dog.
Hold on. Before you say it, make sure it's right now. Make sure it's right.
I'm breaking it down. Listen.
All right.
I'm about to give
Let the people know.
I'm giving you 3 names, and this is Red's opinion, and I could be wrong, but this is my opinion. Tank is my favorite fucking fighter, first of all.
Okay.
The only 3 motherfuckers that are capable of beating Gervonta Tank Davis is Shakur Stevenson, Little B-Hop, and Devin Haney. That's it, yo. Them is the only... Ain't nobody else gonna get in that ring and thug it out.
And shout out to Lil B-Hop, man. That motherfucker can box. Don't let that pink hair and that bullshit fool you. That motherfucker...
It's a distraction.
It's a distraction. Don't let that shit fool you. Shout out to Lil B-Hop, man. Keep doing your thing, man. He on the rise. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man,
He's on the fucking rise.
They better watch out for him. I've been saying this for a long time. Hey, shout out to Netflix.
Shout out to Shakir too, man. Shout out to Shakir Stevenson too, and shout out to Devin Haney.
Shout out, yo. They on the rise. They on the rise. They on the rise, yo. And all of them have the utmost respect for Tank because as a boxer and being in that ring, and they know what Tank does. Are they scared of Tank? No. They'll fight Tank in a heartbeat. They're not scared of him. They know what he can do. But they can do the same thing Tank could do, and they can box. Mm-hmm. And they can box. Little B-Hop knocks motherfuckers out, and he can box. He will punish you.
Yeah, he will punish you. Lil B-Hop, he has one-of-a-kind style. I never seen no type of style the way how his style is. It's dangerous. I'm about to put it out there too. It's really dangerous. It's fucking dangerous. Agree with me, but I'm going to just put it out there. That motherfucker emulates Floyd Mayweather Jr. better than anybody. Better than anybody. Little B-Hop emulates Floyd Mayweather Jr. better than any of these exciting fighters that we see. Nobody boxes like him. Hey, that's some huge props right there.
Nobody. Hey, man, Boxing Talk 100. Little B-Hop really do get down like that. Shakur Stevenson is just something special. They playing it smart with him. Start off at this way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shakur Stevenson. Hey, I'm going to back off Tank real quick. Shakur Stevenson called out Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez don't want that smoke. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Hey, he better stay away from Stevenson. Point blank, period.
Man, you better stay away from Shakur. You better stay away from Little B-Hop, and you better not call out Tank's name. Because Tank got a piece of that 130. You better not call out his name. You going to sleep, bro.
Yeah, he gonna spank your ass.
Oscar Valdez, you a beast. What you did to Miguel Bertet, I give you a round of applause. That was amazing. You displayed that. You displayed skills. Every attribute that a fighter should have, Oscar Valdez displayed it in that fight against Miguel Bertet. Now, go get in the ring with the motherfuckers that's been calling your name, Oscar. Go get in the ring with them. Tank ain't call out your name. He just said that'd be a good fight. Tank can beat your ass. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, he's fighting at 140 now, but he still has a piece of 130. He got the WBA at 130.
Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all push some like button, man. Push that motherfucking like button, man.
Yeah, because y'all getting content that's like no other. You know what I mean? You can contact like no other, yo. We stepping this platform up. I'm supporting all the other platforms, but we stepping this platform up.
Hey,
like
man.
and subscribe, man, and share.
Make sure y'all add Red the King. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Boxing Talk 100, K Smooth, you know what I'm saying? Boxing Talk 100, we already told you, the realest motherfucking show in the world. We're going to give it to you, you know, raw. We're going to give it to you raw. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
all the listeners in the world.
Raw uncut. Now we got an exciting fight coming up in 3 weeks. We got Tank versus Barrios.
Let's talk about it.
Now here's the shocker. Here's the shocker about Tank versus Barrios. Floyd didn't want that fight for him. Floyd said, fuck no. And Ellaby said, fuck no. But they both said, hey, if this what this man want, get him what he want.
Yeah. Now, Red, don't get me wrong. Barrios, he's a real good fighter, but I think this is going to be his first loss. He ain't really fought a motherfucker like Tank, and that's all I'm going to leave it to. That's all I'm going to say. I say this. Listen,
ain't nobody fought.
I say this fight is gonna be a TKO. He's gonna stop him in the 8th round. I'm calling it 8th round TKO stoppage. It won't go past 10. It will not go past 10.
I said 9th round, 10th round is when he's going to sleep.
Yeah,
He's going to sleep. Hey,
Tank wins in the 8th. I called it. Tank wins in the 8th.
Hey, he gonna sting Tank. And I don't want nobody to be shocked by it. Expect this. This motherfucker is 8 inches taller than Tank.
So what? I got a question for you. So what you saying? He gonna knock him down, or he just gonna spaghetti leg him?
He gonna sting him, yo. He gonna sting Tank.
Yeah.
He gonna sting. He's gonna catch him with a punch, and it's gonna be expected that Tank is not gonna be able to bounce back from it. But that's what's gonna open Tank up to bust that ass.
Yeah. It comes with the territory. Like Floyd said it best. It comes with the territory.
Yeah, you got to be able to take a punch.
Yeah.
Unless it's a Tank or Tyson or Deontay Wilder.
But we can both agree. Mario is nothing to sleep on. He's gonna come to fight. He's gonna come.
Man, he's coming to fight, Joe. He's coming to fight, man. He's coming to fight. Now, we since we own it, Boxing Talk 100, man. Errol Spence Jr., Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna put it out here.
This is what the world has been waiting on. It's time, bruh. It's meant to happen. We finally get to see what this is all about. Is it gonna be Manny Pacquiao or is it gonna be motherfucking Errol Spence Jr.? The truth.
Listen, man,
is it gonna be the truth?
If you listening to me, bro, if you listening to me,
let's get it.
From the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, man, you have.
Hey man, shout out to Denver, Colorado, man. The city that snows. The city that snows.
Shout out to Colorado, yo. Listen, man. Listen, Earl, you have to knock Pacquiao out. If you don't,
100%.
and it goes the distance, you lose by split decision.
And Pacquiao will become the WBC, the WBO, and what? The WB what? The WBA?
No, he'll be the WBA Super,
okay.
WBC, and the IBF.
In the IBF. That's the one.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 3 belts.
Yeah. That's 3 belts that he'll pick up, yo.
Okay.
That's 3 belts. And now listen. Who's the crowd favorite? Now we ain't even gonna say crowd. Who's the world's favorite?
It's gotta be Pacquiao. Come on now, everybody know that.
Pacquiao. So let's see how Vegas make these odds. Are the odds gonna be balanced? Are we talking about 185 to 150 minus 150 odds, or is y'all finna give?
Hey man, what we doing? Is we going to the casino or what?
Man, we're going to the casino to go see that fight. That's what we're going to do. We won't be sitting in nobody's living room. We're going to the casino. Yeah. I need to see this with some people I can talk shit to.
Period. But yeah, back to Errol Spence and Pacquiao.
And me personally, Errol Spence, you great. But you so great, I don't even think you hit your prime yet. That's me. I don't even think he hit his prime yet. Like I done said before, when Errol Spence get to 154 or 160, that's when we're going to see the best Errol Spence.
So I got one question for you before we move any further. This is a personal question. What is Errol Spence's flaws? What is his flaws coming into this fight versus Manny Pacquiao? What is his flaws? Is it just a car crash? Is that his only downfall?
But you know, I everybody else mentioned that car crash. Yo, man, listen here.
Is it safe to say is he still going to be the same?
Man, he still is the same. Listen here. He had tissue damage, yo. He did not have one fractured bone, nothing dislocated, nothing broken. His feet are perfectly fine. His hands are fine. Now his mental might be fucked up.
Yeah. That boy might be retarded now.
You understand? I don't need to say this. I don't need to say it, but just don't take it lightly, dog. You don't take it lightly. Go out there and go fight your motherfucking fight.
Yeah,
go
at the end of the day, you still got to be able to remember what you love.
And hey, Spence, you win the fight if you jab him to death. It's as simple as that.
Period.
Jab him to death. Jab him to death, yo. You already way bigger than him. You're stronger than him. And y'all might have the same speed, or man, he might edge you out with the speed. Straight up. Don't just, when he start bouncing, when the motherfucker start bouncing, throw your jabbing Commons ass back down. Because if you don't, yo, he gonna walk around the ring on you.
You can't be in there in the middle, you know what I'm saying, brawling with Manny Pacquiao. You can't do that. You got to box on the outside and keep, you know what I'm saying, keep him off you with that jab and just be you at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the only way Errol Spence is going to win this fight, he has to be able to apply pressure and be able to outpower Manny Pacquiao. It's plain and simple.
You called it right. Apply pressure, yo. All gas.
All gas.
Yeah.
You got to be able to. I mean, it could go either way. You know, he can he could still go in there and win by TKO, beat Manny. Or it could damn sure be a unanimous decision, Errol Spence Jr. way too. But he has to be able to apply 12 rounds of boxing. You got to be in there. You got to be in there and box.
We talking about all 12 rounds.
Listen, it's plain and simple. You got to go in there and just beat Manny Pacquiao up. You got to beat him up. Beat him up. Plain and simple.
Hey, now
the judges can't be confused. They just got to be able to see this shit righteously.
That's it. Hey, the good thing about this fight, people, they hate Bud so bad. Oh, Bud, you ducking this person, you ducking this person. What everybody needs to know is that Bob Arum ain't got the finances to make shit happen. They need to understand that.
Omaha, Nebraska's own Terrence Crawford. Shout out to Terrence Crawford, man.
They need to understand that. Hey, Bud. Hey, you in a good position right now. You in a good position because you got the final motherfucking people to make it undisputed. Lucas, I'm sorry, you out of there. If they reinstate him as the Super WBA, Lucas, you out of there, dog.
Yeah,
you just fighting for some bullshit. You fighting to get title shots, dog. You're out of there. You at the end of the day, your belt don't mean shit.
Hey, wouldn't that be a punch to the face though? That'd be like a huge punch to the face for Ugas though.
Yeah.
But you can't take it away from him though. He's gonna have some type of fight. He's got to fight somebody. I mean, he better fight. He better just go ahead and fight Keith Thurman. That'd be the fight.
He better not fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, listen.
I mean, he's in a way better position than Keith Thurman, though. I mean, you know, Keith Thurman's only losses against Pacquiao.
Keith Thurman. Boxing Talk 100. He got a belt. That does not mean he's in a better position than Keith Thurman.
Might as well be.
Dog shit beat out of him by Keith Thurman.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a good fight. But it's different because I'm saying that, you know, at least he does have his hands on a title. If he's able to keep it. You know what I'm saying? However this shit goes. He has a belt and Manny has a belt, so what the fuck they gonna do with these belts?
Me personally, I think them two should have fought.
Hey, I can't hear you. You out a little bit.
I said me personally, I think Ugas and Pacquiao should have fought. As soon as they crowned Ugas as the WBA, that was the controversy. Next fight should have been a WBA eliminator. Somebody got to go. Both of y'all can't be cats. Yeah. That's what they should have did, Joe. But Ugas, we know you don't want to fight Porter. I don't see you get in the ring with Crawford. They not gonna make that happen.
Porter already beat him. So
Porter already beat him.
stay out the
Keith
way.
Thurman, man. Keith Thurman is the dude that's gonna take him out, Joe.
Yeah.
That's who's gonna do it. Porter, I'm sorry. I love you, man. I love your personality. I love your character. I love how you fight. You done, dog. We don't give a fuck what mandatories you got. You done, dog. You're
And another thing, and I want to give a shout out to you because you did mention this fighter that's also on the rise, Ennis.
Ennis is on his way.
Ennis is on his way, and the dude, he looks so good, man. He's trying to make a name for himself, and hey, I'm not mad at him. Shout out to Ennis, man.
Hey, you finna hear it here first. You gonna hear it here first. Ennis, Virgil Ortiz has got to happen. They are the two rising stars in the division. Somebody gotta go.
We talking about Virgil Ortiz.
We talking about Virgil.
Okay.
Somebody gotta go.
Yeah.
Virgil,
people
I'm
gotta
gonna tell
see
you
it.
what Virgil fucked up at. This was his fuck up. You should have never called out Crawford. You should have never called out Crawford because you should have waited to see what was going to happen in Crawford's, what's going on with his next fight. Now that we don't know who he's fighting, boy, if Crawford answered that phone, now Ortiz, you out of there, dog. You just dropped because he's going to beat your ass.
Yeah.
And it's nothing from Virgil. Virgil, you nice. You are nice. You are nice. You like a bigger version of Oscar Valdez.
Hey, man, and shout out to the Garcias on there. Even sometimes I know they be on some bullshit, but, you know, they disciplined over there. Mikey Garcia and Robert and all them, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, man.
Robert Camp is good, Joe.
Robert's, yeah, they camp is good. They camp is good, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, sometimes they be on that bullshit, you know, but everybody got different opinions, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but... You know, shout out to Mikey Garcia, man. We waiting to see what's gonna happen with him as well.
Hey, man, don't be listen. Everybody is on the verge of getting their fights this year, except for Mikey. Let's look at possibility matchups for Mikey. Keith Thurman versus Mikey.
That would be a good one.
All right, Mikey versus Sean Porter.
Okay. Mikey versus Sean Porter. Okay.
And
it definitely would be a statement for Sean if he can get past Mikey, because that wouldn't be a fucking easy fight for Sean. He would have to really fucking show some real dog power against.
You gotta be a dog.
You gotta beat up Mikey, because one thing about it, he's a hard-headed fucking Mexican. You gotta beat him up. I see Mikey. It could favor Mikey in a way, you know what I'm saying? But you can't sleep on Porter. Porter gonna have to win because Porter been getting his ass whooped so much, he has no choice but to just keep winning. He's on his last straw. He has no choice but to keep winning. His next fight has to be a win. He can no longer lose anymore, if that's safe to say about Sean Porter.
Yeah, if and it's fucked up. But if Sean take another L, I mean, you're gonna still be fighting the division. But as far as title shots, no, I'll tell you what would be nice. Shit, Sean versus Virgil Ortiz.
That's a fight.
Shit, Virgil Ortiz, you want to step up?
That will be that will be an eliminator fight. That'd be a good it'll be a great elimination fight. It's gonna show if Sean Porter, if he can move on and still show if he can compete at 147. Or if it's going to see if Ortiz in his camp over there, if they ain't playing, trying to get Sean Porter out the way. Sean Porter, and the reason why I say this is because he had so many chances, Sean Porter. We all in boxing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in this boxing nation, we all love Sean Porter, but how many times you going to keep getting your ass whipped, bruh? That's all I'm saying about Sean Porter, and I'm going to leave it at that. How many times?
Hey, I don't think he's taking no more L's.
He can't. You can't.
I don't think he's taking no more L's. And listen, Sean Porter, once Errol Spence vacates, because that's what he's going to do. All right, if he beats Pacquiao, and we don't hear the super fight with him and Crawford in 2022, he's vacating. He's going to move up weight. That's what Spence is going to do, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a shot at him. It's just now he's reaching at another level trying to get greatness. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Now, Sean Porter, that's your best shot is to hope that Spence vacate, because that opened it up for you, because you're next in line for these vacates. You're next in line, dog. You already got a mandatory against Terrence Crawford, but you don't want to accept the money that they're trying to give you. You know, and this is a reverse shout out to Bob Arum. Man, you was a fucking ass clown. You an ass sucker.
Yeah, he a clown for real.
You a sucker, dog.
Yeah.
The way you doing Crawford, Joe. It's
hey,
not
so what's
it's
if he leaves them? I heard there was 3 possibilities that he could go sign somewhere else.
Listen, it's one possibility that'll be right for him. One. And that's PBC.
Okay, PBC.
That's all the big fights is with PBC.
Yeah.
That's where everybody at. As far as welterweights, the other somebody's is with PBC. So it don't make no sense for you to go anywhere else. You would be a fool to go with Eddie Hearns.
Or just go to Thriller.
or you can go to Thriller.
Get your money. Get paid.
And get your bag.
Big
dollars. You
dollars.
can go to Thriller and get your bag. Since Bob is acting like that, you can go to Thriller and get your motherfucking bag.
Yeah. Look at Jake. Hey, look at Jake and the Paul brothers. Jake and Logan getting that.
Man, shout out to the Paul brothers. And fuck anybody that's hating on them.
Yeah, hey, they bring
a rise back to boxing.
They doing their thing.
And can't nobody respect that. They bring a rise back to boxing.
Hey,
I don't care who they fight or none of that. They bring it back, yo. 2 dudes, I think they from Ohio.
Yeah.
2 brothers from Ohio made a name for themselves. Y'all went from YouTubing to boxing. You have to respect that,
and not to cut you off. And the main thing, they have boxing abilities. They have skills. We not just talking about motherfuckers that cannot box. Just for one.
Yeah.
I just want to put that out there.
They could box. Can they beat some of these champions right now? Absolutely not. They need some more experience. But they can box. Them boys can get down, yo.
They can get down.
They can get down. Hey,
they ain't just your average fucking simple white boys. They ain't just no fucking simple white boys.
Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Hey, I got Jake Paul.
Hey, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I got Jake Paul to beat Woodley as well.
I got Jake Paul. He's not only has he displayed that he's a puncher,
we love Woodley. And don't get it twisted. We not going against the grain. We just study the game of boxing. Me and Red, we just study the game. So we just know what we talking about. And I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. I'm going with Jake.
Man, I'm going with Jake.
Jake look good. He look sharp.
Hey, just like when he fought Nate Robinson.
You see him with Snoop. Hey, you see Snoop. He going with him too. I don't blame Snoop because he sees something special.
Look, I'm a fan of the sport, yo. I'm a fan of the sport.
He sees something special in that boy.
I called it out. I said, I want Nate Robinson to win and shut his motherfucking mouth, but Nate Robinson probably about to get his ass beat. And I'll be damn what happened. Nate Robinson got that ass beat.
Got put to sleep. Got his ass put to sleep, man. And I hated that for Nate Robinson too, man. He was real sloppy, man. It's like, man, nobody really showed him, like, you know, how to throw the jab and shit. Like,
because he a basketball player.
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck was showing him and training him? Like, he need to get with some motherfuckers that know how to jab. Like, he should have been working with motherfucking Lennox Lewis. Motherfucker that can throw a jab, you know what I'm saying? Teach you how to. He should have been working with like James Toney or somebody that has some boxing, you know, motherfucking that can teach you how to fucking box.
I agree.
The righteous terminology of boxing. Like, goddamn, you just motherfucking just put him in there and get his ass whooped without no kind of boxing skills at all. Nate Robinson he's just pumping everybody's head up saying he can box. It don't work like that, Nate. We not in the motherfucking hood. This is boxing. This ain't just no motherfucker. We ain't not in the hood to where we can fight and just throwing our hands. Hell no. And that's why he got knocked out, because, you know, he didn't keep his fucking hands up. But hey, you know, we all know this boxing shit is not for Nate Robinson. It's not for Nate Robinson.
It's not. It's not. If they would have had a slam dunk contest, I'd put my money on Nate Robinson.
Yeah. Period.
That's a professional basketball player that took up boxing 3 months prior to his fight. He ain't just going to lose.
Hey, I wanted to get on the discussion before, you know, I missed the opportunity of speaking on it. Andre Ward. Give me your just talk about it and explain. Just what you think about it. What you think about Andre Ward? Is he gonna come back out of retirement? What you think about Andre Ward?
No, he's done.
You think he's done?
Yeah, he's done. They don't.
So no possibilities with Canelo in the near future.
Nah, man, that's just all the YouTube platforms.
Hey, the people gotta know and they gotta be able to understand
Yeah,
and listen.
My opinion is just propaganda, man. Shout out to Andre Ward. I don't think that fight gonna happen.
California
but if it happens, I got Ward to walk him down.
Yeah.
Andre Ward fighting style is confusing. Thank you.
Yeah, my main thing is Andre Ward. I want to be able to see you retired. Stay retired if you're done, and then you haven't been beaten in boxing. Just stay retired because if you come back, you can damn near sure lose. It's a possibility.
You damn near get
I'm not saying that he will lose, but there's possibilities. There's some motherfuckers that's strong right now in that middleweight division. If you come back, you really gonna have to hit that gym, bro.
We can't even mention it. If Andre Ward come back, it's to fight only one person.
If he comes back.
Yeah, if he come back, he's not gonna fight Charlo. He ain't fighting Andrade. He ain't fighting Benavidez. It's gonna be to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
That's it. It'd be a big fight because the last great middleweight we had was
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. It's best for it to happen right now because if it doesn't happen right now, no talk. They're talking about it, but if it doesn't happen right now, most likely it won't happen. That's what I say. It ain't gonna happen. But I love Andre Ward though. The two style of matchups would be perfect for the boxing nation. You know what I'm saying? It'd be good for boxing, the boxing world. Fans all the way across the world would be tuned into that fight. Canelo versus Andre Ward.
Yo, we win. We win as fans. We win. And right now, we winning as fans. Man, let's keep it 100, man. Fuck Ryan Garcia. You a coward. But thank you for that fight with Luke Campbell. That was a nice fight. You know what I'm saying? To start off 2021. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, bro. Straight up. Yeah. I appreciate that. Now, other than that, 2021 is popping off of boxing, man. It's popping off of boxing. Look, we got to get an undisputed. Listen, we got to get an undisputed at 140.
Yeah.
Now, even though we don't like the route that Canelo took, we still get to see undisputed at 168. All right? Now, it's a possibility we might get to see undisputed at 135.
Yeah.
Because Keo and Devin go do their thing. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Right? So then, if we get Oscar Valdez to clean up, then we get to see that. Shout out to Oscar Valdez, man, and Miguel Burchett. Right on. Y'all gave us a super fight, too.
He's a great champion now. He's a great champion. Oscar
shout out to them, man. They gave us a great fight. Miguel Burchett will come back. It's not over for him. He will come back. He had to go through that because he ain't never experienced that before. He's always been the one dishing out ass whoopings. I didn't want to see him go out like that. But he had to go through that so he could know how to deal with that shit now. Hey, I'm gonna point something out. And you know, words mean a lot. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury is throwing a smoke screen in front of everybody's face. Tyson Fury knows that he's not gonna win this fight. He's just selling this fight. He know he ain't gonna win it. He said at the post-fight interview in the ring, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder Part 2. In the ring, he said Deontay Wilder is a warrior, and he will be champion again. I can't take it back. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said. So, fast forward to now.
Deontay Wilder better be ready. All I'm gonna say, he better be ready for this trilogy fight.
Man, he's Ready.
Boxing Talk 100, baby. He better be ready.
He's
Hey,
ready.
I have a question. A prediction fight. Andy Ruiz versus King Kong. Who you think will win that fight?
King Kong. Let me break it down for you.
Break it down. The boxing fans want to know. Boxing Talk 100.
We got a legitimate boxer.
Heavyweight division. We talking about
We
the
got a
heavyweight
boxer
division.
and also he's a slugger. And this might be the only man outside of Tyson Fury that gave Deontay Wilder a run for his money before he got knocked out. Because King Kong was whooping Deontay's ass. And then Deontay caught him.
Yeah.
And then
What's his? What's Ortiz's? What is Ortiz's first name?
King Kong was whooping Wilder's ass, and Wilder caught him.
What's his first name? Ortiz.
Luis
Ortiz. King Kong. Hey, that boy. Hey, that motherfucking heavyweight. He can box. He real. He got strength. He really got strength.
Andy Ruiz, if you listening to us right now, I respect you if you get in the ring. I already respect you.
Yeah, definitely.
But you gain a fan if you get in the ring with King Kong.
You got to give Andy some respect.
Hey, Anthony Joshua won't get in the ring with King Kong. Tyson Fury said he won't get in the ring with him. Hello.
Yeah, that ought to show something. Hey,
that
Ortiz is dangerous. He's really dangerous. His only downfall is him getting old, but how he's active right now, he got to keep going. Don't show no fear, just like how you've been doing. Don't show no fear.
Man, hey.
Your fear is gone now. Facing Deontay, you would think all your fear is gone.
No joke, yo.
You would think, facing Wilder, your shit should be gone. All that fear you got in you, it should be gone. So yeah, in my prediction, I would pick Ortiz to be able to beat Andy with a knockout. He has too much pressure, bro, and he know how to fight. And he gonna set your ass up.
I got my money on Ortiz versus everybody except for Fury and Wilder.
Shout out to motherfucking Ortiz, man.
Shout out to Ortiz, man. Shout out, man. For real.
Boxing talking with real, man. Hey, this is really something that I'm about to tell you and shake you up. This about to be something that we've been talking about. I don't know if you forgot, but I'm about to bring it up. The Game versus Brandon Marshall. Who you think will win that fight?
Because I know
the rapper, The Game versus the football player, the wide receiver, Brandon Marshall. I mean, I'm
gonna say Brandon Marshall.
The Game, he act like he's so hard that I want to see him fight Brandon Marshall. If you think you're so tough and shit, fight him. That's who you need to fight.
I'm gonna say Brandon Marshall, and the reason I'm gonna say Brandon Marshall is because I know for a fact Brandon Marshall's been in the boxing ring every day for the past motherfucking 18 months.
Yeah, he look like he ready.
He's been in the ring.
And
he's fought 15 rounds from time to time. And no, that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit to a real fucking fighter.
No. Hold on. Before you go anymore, it does mean a lot because Brandon Marshall is an athlete. Let's not forget. He's an athlete.
Yeah.
That's way over The Game.
No, the reason I say that don't
just got good height on him, but you a hood
nigga.
Hit
on your chin.
You a hood nigga, so it's expected. You know what I'm saying? You talk that shit like you gonna box with some gloves, so that would be a perfect fight. The Game versus Brandon Marshall.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind saying that. I wouldn't mind saying that, Joe.
That'd be a good ass fight.
I wouldn't mind saying that.
What? How tall is The Game? Like 6'5", 6'6"? He's fucking tall too.
Bro, he probably a 6-footer, maybe 6'1". He ain't.
Nah, hell no. He's taller than that. He's at least about 6'4". The Game is a big nigga.
That nigga like your height, dog.
No, bro. You got to do some research. The Game is like at least 6'4", 6'5". He's a big nigga. Brandon Marshall ain't nothing but like 6'6". You know what I'm saying? That'd be a good fight.
That'd be fireworks, dog.
Yeah, it's a heavyweight showdown.
I gotta address this.
The Game is definitely a heavyweight.
I gotta address this, man. Man, I love you. Before I say your name, believe me when I tell you I love you. I've been following your career for a very long time. You're good. You can fight.
Yeah.
But nigga, all these names you calling out, Gary Russell Jr., shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Gary
You
Russell
calling out all of
Jr.
these names. Crawford, really? You call out Crawford? You calling out Tank? Nigga, you are a champion at 126 pounds. At 126.
Hey, I just want to say,
Motherfucker, you ain't whooping nobody else.
I just wanted to say this about all the Russells and the daddy. Why the hell he named them all Gary Russell?
I don't know, but shout out to his daddy, because I
Shout out to
did
the
that with
dad
all
though,
my
man.
boys.
But it's you know, I guess it runs in the family, whatever how it is. But all the boys' names is Gary Russell.
Just like George Foreman. All his son's name is George, and did Georgiata or Georgiata, something
But
like
come
that.
on now, we talking about Gary Russell. All the goddamn names: Gary Russell, Gary Russell, Gary Russell, Gary Russell.
Yeah, all of them got different middle names.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
but hey,
Gary
all
Russell
of them doing
brother,
their thing.
Gary
You know what I'm
Russell
saying?
brother is better than him.
Yeah, Antoine Russell. He nice.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's better than Gary. Hey man, I like Gary, but what I dislike your mouth, dog.
You know what he
Your
said?
mouth.
Hey, AB, you know you love Adrian Broner, and he's calling out Adrian
Man,
Broner.
look, just in case nobody don't know, here go my top 3 fighters right now. My favorite 3 fighters. Number 1 is Tank. Number 2 is Mikey Garcia, and number 3 is Adrian Broner.
The problem.
These is my fighters.
The problem.
The
AB,
problem.
man, shout out to Adrian Broner, man, Cincinnati's own, man. You know
Hey,
what I'm
hey, B,
saying?
if don't nobody believe shit that you do, you got a motherfucker right here that
Hey,
believe it.
Hey, we
Because
love.
they
At the end of the
forgot.
day, K Smooth, you know what I'm saying, and Red the King, you a hood nigga, you know what I'm saying, Adrian Broner, we always gonna love you, man. We always gonna love you. Period.
Non-stop. Hey, he's about to. I've said this, and I've said this a bunch of times. If Adrian Broner or Mikey Garcia go to 140, they clear the division. Hey, none of them dudes up there right now beat them. Now, Jose Ramirez, no. John Taylor, no. Regis, no. Y'all motherfuckers are good. Y'all are some great fighters. Y'all can't beat AB or Mikey Garcia, bro. You can't do it. I'm just saying, bro. They can't. Regis, you need to get your get back with Taylor, because you can beat Taylor. You can beat Taylor. You can be undisputed right now. You need to get your get back with him. Don't you motherfucking fight Tank. That might be your downfall if you fight Tank. You going to sleep, dog.
Hey, and not to cut you off, man, I'm just gonna say this, man. All the boxers that I think are suckers in boxing, Raul Romero, you know what I'm saying, Ryan Garcia. Who else you think, Red? Help me out. Who all these suckers in boxing? Manny Pacquiao. Come on, man. All these suckers, man.
No. I gotta get at you on that one.
Okay. I take it back. I take it back on Manny because he is.
Manny Pacquiao ain't a sucker.
He was a sucker.
Manny
He
Pacquiao
was a
has
sucker.
not dodged no smoke.
He was a sucker, though. Let's keep it real. He was a sucker.
What Pacquiao did that made me mad. This is why I said he was a sucker. It's because you entertain to fight Conor McGregor and you entertain Ryan Garcia. No, baby, you dirty.
Period.
All right, come on. Daddy's smoking too. Can I smoke and then pick you up?
Yeah.
So that's what I got to say about him, bro. Like,
Hey, and there you have it, man. Boxing Talk 100. There you have it. You know what I'm saying?
Boxing Talk 100, man.
Exclusive.
We
We're going to give you all the realest raw shit in the world on this boxing shit.
Hey, let me tell you something AB got over everybody else. And ain't nobody else really paying attention to this.
Yeah.
No, did Pacquiao knock him out?
Knock who out?
Adrian Broner.
He didn't knock him out, but he knocked him down.
He clipped him with a good shot. And Adrian Broner bounced back. He bounced back and he finished the motherfucking fight. Now, if anybody is going to give Devin Haney respect for what he just went through, what he went through,
Yeah.
Adrian Broner went through that with Pacquiao and finished the fight.
Yeah. Hey, we are an hour and 4 minutes in.
So.
Yeah, man, we go. Hey, man. And like we said, man, Boxing Talk 100. Make sure y'all motherfucking comment and subscribe, man.
Hey, we on the way, yo.
We on our way.
On this small platform, and we gonna grow, yo.
Hey, one thing we can say, man, a beautiful platform, and we just gonna continue to grow. But we need y'all support. Shout out to, hey man.
Shout out to the other platforms.
Shout out to
the
other,
other platforms.
you know what I'm saying? Blue Bloods and all them. Shout out to
Shout
them.
out Blue Blood, shout out Fanning, shout out Campside.
You know what I'm saying?
You a goofball, but shout out to you too.
Showbiz, you a punk.
Going.
He a punk. He don't never go. He support the Mexican fighters and shit.
I don't care who
he's
support.
against the grain.
He got controversy.
He goes.
Controversy sells.
Hey, Showbiz, hey man, stop going against the grain, man. Go for the people that you love, man. Stop supporting the outside your race. And I'm just gonna keep it at that. You know what I'm saying? But man, hey.
If I ain't saying shout out to Champside, I fuck with Champside too, man.
Everybody. Shout out to everybody, man, that's doing their thing.
Shout out to all of them. Shout out to Trill, Boxing. Shout out to all of the platforms, yo. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to Fino. Shout out to Snow Bunny. I mean, I follow all of y'all because I want to see what y'all talking about, how consistent y'all are, and what favoritisms y'all is playing.
Period.
I follow all of y'all, yo. And a lot of y'all are straight up and down. Y'all solid. And y'all keep the content going. I'm trying to grow so we can get on y'all level, man.
Hey, Red.
Subscribe and support us.
Hey, Red, and one thing, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, you know, opinions, everybody got different opinions. Nobody is going to be right and nobody is going to be wrong. We all should be able to just listen to each other, whether we like it or not. Support means everything.
Boxing, which we love,
support means everything.
You might not like my opinion, but respect my opinion. Because I'm giving you my point of view about how I feel about this. Now, I might not be right, but who's to say that you are right?
Period. Hey, man, before we get off here, any more shout-outs you want to give, man? Any other shout-outs?
Hey, man, shout out to anybody that lace up that leather.
Period.
Anybody that lace up that leather, shout out, yo.
Anybody that's putting on the boxing gloves, man.
Anybody putting them gloves on, yo. 8 ounces, 10 ounces, 12, 16, anybody lacing them.
Hey, blood, sweat, and tears, man. Blood, sweat, and tears, man. But yeah, man, this your boy K Smooth, man. And you know what I'm saying, my boy Red, man. We just want to be able to thank y'all for joining our show, man, and just being able to listen to y'all, to us, you know what I'm saying? Being able to listen to us, you know what I'm saying? We love y'all and we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. We're going to give y'all, like we said, we're going to give y'all much more, man. But, you know, like we said, we just continue to, you know, build this platform, and we just want y'all support from your boy K Smooth, man.
Salute.
But yeah, man, this your boy K Smooth, man. Boxing Talk 100.
Hey, your boy Red, man. Like, subscribe, and share, man. Boxing Talk 100.
Hey,
if
man.
you ain't even like what we had to say, leave a comment and let me know what you didn't like. If you disagree, leave a comment and let me know what you disagree with, so maybe I can learn something.
Period. Hey, and just like that, man, we out. Gone.
Yeah.
Peace.